Hello, Dr. Dre.
I'm Dreyfus.
Dreyfus, okay. I'm Timmy Tard Metternich. Now, before I start asking any questions about you, tell me about yourself.
Well, as you should know, I'm a Jew. People just don't like me very much.
Ooh, okay. Moving on. What happened to you in the Dreyfus affair?
Well, it was quite stupid, actually. On December 22nd, I was convicted of passing information to the German army. Secret information. Even though the evidence was flimsy against me. Those French. Just because I'm a Jew!
Dr. Dre?
What are you doing here? You made me mad last time.
Well, you did get sent to Devil's Island, and the information kept passing, right?
Yes, I was very upset about that. So you see, the evidence kept passing to the German army, and they finally put some effort and took some analysis and found out that it was a forgery. Oh, how mad I was then. They removed all charges off me, but I was still very angry. And even after that, the French army and anti-Semitic newspapers kept saying that I was still guilty. Those motherfuckers!
Question for you. Now, what do you feel about Emile Zola's JQs?
Emile Zola, I love Emile Zola. I'm his biggest fan. Wow, he finally understood how I was feeling. He finally understood that I was not guilty, and just because I'm a Jew, I shouldn't be discriminated. I love him.
Thank you for your time, Dr. Dreyfus. Now, I'm digging that hair.
It's not hair.
Bro.
No! What are you doing here? I was sleeping!
Mr. Dreyfus, I know that was really weird, but one final question for you.
Please let this end.
How do you feel about those on the political left taking advantage of your affair?
What the? Okay, well, those on the political left are just plain old idiots. Even though I'm personally on the political left, they just took advantage of me, you know? They found out that they could just say that the conservatives were being oppressive and not giving me any rights, not giving me due process, but those people on the political left, they were just taking advantage, you know? They just saw the opportunity to throw those conservatives down. Now, what the hell are you doing here?
Thank you so much for your time, Dr. Dreyfus. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time.
I'm Theodore Herzl, and today we will be discussing the Jewish question with two of the greatest minds of the 19th century. Introducing Adolf Stoiker and Nicholas I. Now, gentlemen, we need to compromise the issue of the Jewish question. Should Jews be granted civil equality, repealing the often humiliating special laws under which they live?
Who cares about them Jews? They are nothing but nuisances in Russia. They are poor and uncivilized, and they steal from our people. This is why the police conduct pogroms. With more Jewish communities gone, Russia will prosper with the top security of Europe.
One solution to the Jews question is just to exterminate all of them. I encourage all of you to join the Berlin movement, which will crush liberalism and promote anti-Semitism. Nicholas, I am sure you would love to join my party.
Yes, Storker, let's kill them all.
Hold on a second, guys. Let's be professional here. I have an easier solution. If you read my book, The Jewish State, then you will learn that it's effective to have one giant state, probably Palestine, where all the Jews can live together. All of my fellow Jews support this idea, which I call the Zionist movement.
Yes, we'll call that the Jewish state, the big ghetto, except Arabs control Palestine, so it won't be in Palestine. How about you find the ghetto in Hungary?
Do you know how it feels living in a ghetto that is surrounded by a bunch of non-Jews? The only solution to the Jewish question is for all Jews to immigrate to Palestine.
You know, Herzl, I can always arrange more pogroms to wipe all of you out.
Nicholas, how about you kill the Japanese instead of the Jews? Oh, that's right. They beat your
How dare you!
Herzl, the last thing we need in Jews is government offices. We need anti-Semitic candidates at election time.
But what will the Jews have left if government leaders are anti-Semites?
money.
Now that we have found a solution for the Jewish question, let the Berlin movement prosper.
This is an outrage. Zionism is the perfect creed for us. You're all brainless conservatives.
Nicholas, you keep the pogroms going. The Berlin movement will abolish the Jews. Together we can rid Europe of the Jews.
Yes, a perfect Russia without Jews.
In a land of chaos, destruction, and hate, there lives a Jew. He was constantly blamed for the wrongdoings of the people.
Oh my lord, he's died from the Black Death. The Jews did it! My Lord Christ! Dead! How could they? The Jews did it!
He constantly tried to be accepted for who he was. The evils of the world stopped him.
Jews are hereby banned through the edict of expulsion. Jews are hereby banned through Charles VI's irrevocable law. Jews are hereby expelled through Ferdinand and Isabella's Inquisition.
History of anti-Semitism.
Do you want to get richer?
Do you ever have visions of perfect society? This to all of my hating hoes that see me getting guap right now.
Come join the Berlin movement, bro. We have conservatives, radicals, and anti-Semites. And if you don't have affiliation to any political parties, come join the Christian Socialist. Support the Berlin movement, and you will win your money from the government. There won't be any of those poor liberals or the sly Jews purloining your wealth. You get rich, and we get rid of the Jews. And at the end of the day, the liberals won't have any basis of support. Everyone wins.
Breaking news, people, we are here at the Jewish Daily. The Jews are getting more rights. Although rulers such as Joseph II of Austria gave Jewish people the same rights as Christians as early as 1782, those steps toward political emancipation have always been uncertain and limited. After the revolutions of 1848, things dramatically changed. Now in Germany, Italy, the Low Countries, and the Jews have attained full citizenship. In Great Britain, Jews can actually sit in parliament. Austria-Hungary has now extended full legal rights to Jews. Now Jewish people are serving in the highest order of the state. Now Jews in Western Europe also have been cared to treated like people once again, and excelling in sciences. Robert Mierink, of Polish and Jewish scientists, once helped to develop the cell theory that we now know and love. But the problem is, there has been a dramatic distinction between the East and the West. Whereas in the East, there has been government discrimination against these Jews, and they've restricted areas where only Jews can live in certain places. As well as there have been pogroms that have been organized riots against Jews. But what we have to understand is that in the West, Jews have been getting more rights. They have attained full citizenship. They have, even though they still have faced anti-Semitism, they still could serve in the government. They could still receive education, and they still have the same rights as Christians. And with that, I hope you stay tuned for next week's show of Jewish Daily.
Mother, there's a side to me you don't know, different to the child with the smiling photos. Made some decisions, some wrong, some right. Now strangers for my number when I'm sleeping at